Oops. Anyways, hello guys, welcome to this stream. I just started a stream and then accidentally ended it when I tried starting this game. But I gave a little. Once we get into the game, I'll say my little intro again because I don't want to interrupt anything if anything happens. 1890, Botany Manor, Somerset. My volume is a bit loud. All right. Okay, I guess we're in game. Walk and look. So yeah, this is Botany Manor. It was free on Epic Games a couple weeks ago, and ever since I got it, I thought it was very interesting. Because I read the description, and I was like, "Whoa, that's very interesting." And ever since I got it, I really wanted to play it. Um, so here I am playing it, and I'm taking a break from Greece and playing this. Let me take my watch off real quick. I gotta charge it. It's pretty low in battery. And why is my phone think I'm talking to it? Stop. Okay, so I see something glowing over here in the corner. What is this manor? Oh, I can rotate it. Whoa, nothing on the back. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Kind of reminds me of Blueprints a little bit. I don't remember if I actually streamed that or not, but I did get very angry. If I did, I got kind of angry at it because it was like very randomly generated puzzles, and it's like, bro, do I have to like place this room specifically next to this other room to get it to work? And then I got kind of frustrated with that, and then stopped. Um, Manor has deteriorated. I think, though I can assure you, we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research much, or too much today, Bennett. And then a parcel. Collect the parcel. Botany Manor, Somerset. Whoa. Forgotten Flora by Herbarium. Herbarium by Arabella Green. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Okay. I love this page turning thing. Oh my god, the spine of the book too. Oh my god. So I made a book in a video game once that had like flipping pages, and you would open it and it would just go like whoosh, or it would like ruffle through the pages and then open to one. So it would like come up and then go like whoosh, and then just and it was pretty cool. But this is like a step up from that. This is like the next level of my book. And everyone loved my original book. So maps. Grounds. I haven't discovered any grounds. This game already seems really interesting. Wait, it did the page flip thing. Except it actually is like flipping through the pages. See, again, this game seems really interesting because it's about like finding plants, learning how they're supposed to grow, and then actually growing them. Except, like, it's not real plants. It would have been cool to like learn about like actually how I could grow my own garden and stuff here, or like specific plants that I could or couldn't grow in a garden. But this could be like good practice, right? For how do I open that? Tab? No. How do I open the book? It's tab. But yeah, it would be cool to like have real plants again to like. Oh, there's daffodil. That's the only one that I know is real. Windmillwort. Okay. But yeah, again, it would be cool to like know like what I could grow in my garden. But again, as I was trying to say, I got my train of thought back. It seems like a nice like practice to be like, okay, these are things I need to consider when planting plants, and here's ways I can control these plants. So I hope that's kind of what it is. It's like meant to be practice and like a thing that is a consideration for this. Um, and so then I can apply it in the real world. That'd be pretty awesome. Okay, important clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help organize and validate your research. Okay, woodmillwort. Anemone februa. Oh no, these names are gonna get complicated, aren't they? I want to grow the woodmillwort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. See packet location conservatory. It is kind of what air? Smoggy. It is kind of smoggy in here. Jeez, what the heck? I can't see anything. Ooh, postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike, I came across the windmillwort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory? And heat vent. So I'm guessing that's how I control the heat on the thing. What's the smog? I can barely see. Somerset Falls, victim to industrial smog. So I guess that's why my conservatory is so smogged up. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Oops. So where are the seeds? Oh my god, okay, there's the seeds. I really like this. This is really cool. Okay, so place pot on a saucer. I fill the pot, plant a seed, and water the seed. So I'll add a seed to the pot. And then water the seed. So then I'll need to take this and probably put it here on this saucer. Oh, and there's a little decal on the front. So it probably needs warmer, is my guess. A warmer temperature from Sicily. Oh, volcanic. So very hot. And then Sicily. Ah, Sicily is volcanic, so it needs 60 degrees Celsius. It's pretty hot. Yo, look at that. And I got an achievement. Wow. The windmillwort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. That's cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could have just done multiplication, but... Alright, let's see. Can I get out of here now? Yeah. This game is really nice. I really like it already a lot. One of the reasons I'm really excited about, or I was really excited about this game, was because I have the clues. Okay, one of the reasons I was really excited about this game was because I had an idea to make a game about like tea and like kind of going a bit into tea, and part of it would require like growing herbs for the tea. So I was wondering, well, one, I'm interested in growing plants, and that's really cool that there's a game talking about like going more or possibly going more in depth, drawing from nature. But yeah, it's pretty cool that there's a game going more in depth into like growing plants to maybe learn more about growing plants. Um, and then there's also, ooh, there's a mockingbird or a cuckoo bird rather. My bad. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more seed packets, is what it is. Okay, I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Entrance garden. Okay, post box. Is that my stuff, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so I wanted to do something that's kind of more educational about tea. And so I don't have the key anymore. That was what I needed it for this thing. There's a lot of ladders here. Oh, this is really big. That's really nice. I think I'll not stray too far yet. The music is also pretty nice. But yeah, I'm excited about the game, and maybe the way this game teaches might give me ideas about tea, because I wanted it to be, with tea, I wanted it to be a bit more like realistic and like, hey, here's like the herbs, the specific herbs that you could use and what they do, what they actually do. And I'm wondering, and like here's how you actually prepare them. But I'm wondering maybe a more fantasy approach would be interesting, like having made up herbs that are like, yo, if you drink this, you will be like able to fly. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, and I'll see maybe how this game handles the fake plants. All right, my dearest Arabella, Hopgood household. Hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city, working on your ambitions, both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all these years ago that we would be writing to each other in our fifth decades about such endeavors. Also, she's 50. We're 50. All letter from sister. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Very nice. I want 2 new plants added. I want to take a look out here. Or let's take a look at the new plants. A lot of clues. Ash plume. This might be a tough case to crack. So many clues this chapter. And then Ulex fulgrui. I should probably fill in these clues as I find them. I came across the fulguria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. I like the benches, and you can just like sit and enjoy the ambiance that they created. There's a freaking achievement for trying to open a locked door. Good thing I did that before I beat the game. I'm seeing it's giving me XP. I don't know how Epic Games works with achievements, but I see it's giving me XP. So I'm guessing I have to find the seed packets in here. That's the family tree. There's a lot to look at. Kitchen. Back terrace. What is this? Is that lichen, or is that just the shape of the, or the texture of the bark? Okay, I got the seeds for the Bulgaria. I'm just looking around right now. I should probably actually read it as I'm looking around. Why not? So here's the family tree. So we are, who are we again? Arabella. So we're single. We're 50. 55. Right? Or 45. I think we're 45. And alone. Lady Arabella Green. I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete. Carefully tracing this through your lineage as per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Interesting. What is this? So this is my train ticket. So I guess this is my stuff. And it's July 9th. Elderly discount. We're 45. What elderly discount? I guess in America, this is England, but in America it's like 60, right? Dartmoor. Home to breathtaking sights. Is that a clue? It is. Dartmoor line. Did I find it in Dartmoor? Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to among the most devastating forces. I think this is the one that's hard to crack. Oh yeah. There are plants that are like germinate from extreme heat and like being on fire. I know that. Like forest fire happens and then they start growing. So let's see. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where the forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have. Oh, this is pyrophiles. Pyrophiles are on fire as part of their life cycle. See, that's what I said. Okay, so facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. And then what is going on there? So this is definitely a pyrophile. And I'm going to guess that Dartmoor. And where's the rose garden? So I got to get to the rose garden. That's locked. That's locked. Good. That's a lot to go through right now. Oh yeah, there's a lock symbol when it's locked. My parents. That's a lot of stuff. This house is huge. What the heck? Okay, let me go see if upstairs is locked, and then I'll go through all of this. Oh no. I mean, that's not bad that this game is big. Okay, there's a combo lock. I can get in here. Ooh, but the door is blocked by the tree. Alright, so there's not much I can do upstairs yet. This is a nicely decorated house, though. Oh, I forgot about these. Well-lit photograph. Oh. Camera equipment 2. 12:05. So May 12th, because this is England and not America. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. Picture 3. This picture is so dark impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I ran out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. I purchased a new camera and a flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I'll have to investigate my camera settings. Okay, so I can add things here. Chemical disposal. Let me sit and read. Oh, I can't read while I'm sitting. That sucks. The art of painting. Okay. That's a nice mushroom painting. I would like to have an image of mushrooms like that. Maybe like a small one, like a little tiny cute poster. Or not poster, but like framed little painting, maybe like this big. Like no bigger than my face, and just like a small thing I could hang somewhere on my wall as a decoration. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals invoked picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find Fulgaria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. I mean, it was kind of obvious that this was only a... Oh, photographs were a clue. It's probably this one. I'm gonna have to take pictures of it to simulate lighting then. Or lightning. I really like the sound design in this too. Gabriella and Elizabeth. Was that a clue? We played that, like the noise. Can we play the piano? Piano woman. Back terrace, okay. What is this? Flash powder. Empty, though. Well, why is there so many sound effects that play when I look at things, and then some of them can't do anything? Okay. These past weeks I've been seeing a lot of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you keep that flash to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Okay, so I'm guessing I have to put flash powder in there. Then I put the plant there. And then take the picture, and it'll grow. Seems simple enough. Okay, why do I want to look at these glasses? With the fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button connected to the camera. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's trying to be complicated. The light investigation is kind of nice. So where's the back terrace? You know what? Actually, let's plant this plant first and then grow it before we go to the back terrace. Soil, seed, water. Oh, the decal is just part of the pot. It's not like special for whatever plant I have in there. Okay. So I need flash powder, right? Where do I get flash powder then? Let's find the rose garden then. Or is it a secret rose garden or just regular rose garden? I don't know what's the rose garden or not. It's the orchard. And there's the mockingbird. Cuckoo bird again. I keep calling it the wrong thing. I guess it's in the back garden then. Or the back terrace. Painting room's locked. I can see things through the floor. Locked from other side. Another planting area. Lots of places to sit in this house. Alright, let's see. Okay, here's the ash plumes. Seed logs, a summary of seeds I've gathered this year at the location I found them at. Cow parsley, Blackdown Hills, poppy, cheddar grove, buttercups, Stewart marshes, ash plume, Wistman's wood. Okay. Holford comb, or what an enemy. Wild thyme, and then foxglove. I don't know most of these plants. Formal garden, that's locked, yep. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Yeah, because the freaking, what squirrels is it? The gray squirrels freaking are very aggressive and drove out the red squirrels. Locked on the other side. Oh, a cooking pot. Okay, the kitchen. Alright. Kitchen notes. Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She is so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Shopping list. No new clues. Nothing seemed like a clue. But I just wanted to check to make sure. So where would I find flash powder and the other clues? Like, I don't know where else I have to go. Oh wait, I just got the kitchen key. What am I talking about? Let's go down here. So there's weights. There's a symbol. Let's see. Blessed this kingdom by grace and holy light. Or I guess blessed. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed the heart is the heart or hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the laurel, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction for this, friends. This is, or is the key. What? Okay, I was like, there's no way this is a clue. Alright. Hazel's Princess Recipes. Hazel's. For the home, farm, workshop, and every department of human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe, perfect to warm the cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts that are there easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan of the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. Interesting. I wonder if you could just, if I could do that. Find a chestnut tree and grow them. Or not grow them, but eat them. Alright, let's see. Dartmoor. So this has got to be a clue. Society of Historians. Monthly lecture open to all society members. History of Dartmoor. Given by... Oh, my mouse appears for this. Okay. Given by our resident natural history professor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, and how early settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Cooking book. Oh, right, because this is the fire one. The other one is the thunderstorm one. That's the mortar from the letter. Did received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences. Along with your enclosed drawings, we do not at present have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career of botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Did you say we don't admit women? Okay. Because at first it's like, oh, we don't let women study here. So I guess they don't think, like, I got confused during it because I wasn't sure if they were saying that women aren't academics or that her work was just amateur work. Alright, romantic card to someone special. I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befell the trees in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood for the test of time. Okay. Quack quack is the achievement I just got. Oh, and this is open too. Different types of logs. Interesting. So smoking. Oh, so I'm gonna smoke the seed in the smokehouse. Okay, I was wondering how it do the seed, but it did say. So I just need to find out what trees native to Wisman's wood then. The type of wood used in smokers is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on personal taste and preferences. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. I really like how there's like also giving little tidbits of information. Oh, wait. So what is it? Wisman's wood? Okay. Do I know what Wisman's wood is? Nope, that's not a clue. So I need to figure out what type of wood to smoke. Wisman's wood. The Dartmoor line. So I don't, do I have anything to tell me what wood it is? Let me make the seed. I guess I need fire first. Or do I just put it in the... I think I have to put it just in the smoker because I don't see anywhere else I can put a plant. So then once I smoke it, it will grow. I'm not sure which type of log to use though. Wow, I can look at the log. Can I not peek in the window? I want to peek in the window. I'm guessing that means it's not maple. I'm gonna keep looking. So what are the clues? Pyrophiles, I know that. The poem, which means wood. What tree is this? Ancient oaks. It's oak. Wow. Let's get a couple of them maybe. Or is that the sound of it growing? Are you done? Guessing that noise means I did it wrong. I can't grab it. No, I can. So how do I heat it up then? There we go. Crack. Cocaine. And then now I put it in the oak fire. There we go. I was missing a step. I didn't realize I could place it not on a flower pot to have stuff happen. Oh, I don't even have to close the door. Nice. Phoenix of the forest. Alright, cool. So the ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seeds crack open with extreme heat, and afterwards the smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. So I'm gonna like put this with my other plant in the front. Or not with my other plant, but with... I'll put you there. So where the heck do I find the freaking flash powder? I have to make it. Okay. So what's in it? Potassium and magnesium, 2 to 1. I didn't look close enough. Okay, so potassium, magnesium, potassium. Let me shake it. No. And then let's take a picture. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Vulgaria only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light of the flower, or provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom because of its dangerous growing conditions. Many people have not witnessed its beauty. Gatehouse delivery. Okay. Bro, I want to keep playing this game, but I'm almost like, I usually try to stream for an hour, but I kind of want to keep playing this game. But I also have other things I need to get to. What time is it? 2. I think I should have time then. Who delivered a freaking key to my house? Someone delivered me a key to get into my house. I really don't understand what this manor is supposed to be. If it's mine, because there's letters to me, about me, all over the place. But I thought I was away studying for research. Mockingbird. No, cuckoo bird. Oh my god. Bro, I knew that... I don't know. I keep saying it wrong. So there's chapter 3. Chapter 4. There's a lot in chapter 4. Chapter 5. That's it. Maybe I'll finish chapter 3 and then we could do the last 2 chapters later. So, pixie tears. This flower is closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. So this is a bit extreme in terms of... I thought it in terms of like plants and the conditions they need to grow. I thought it'd be more like, oh, you need this pH and you need this like nitrogen or like this to add this to neutralize or the soil or add these nutrients, or you need this like sandy, good draining soil. This is still really interesting though, and I'm really enjoying it. It's more of a puzzle game than it is like what I expected it would be. Wolf Clove. Campanula melodia. This small flower has long tubular petals. How interesting. It is interesting. Note to Florence. Dear niece, I have gathered a section of my cherished toys and books among them my beloved piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense if they should put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. The Wolf Clove. Okay, so that's one of the clues. High on the mountain tops, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step, they hear loud the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. So we know it grows on the summit. What is pixie tears? Flower closely associated with orchards. I wonder why. So we're in the orchard. Ooh. I like the music too. There's apples, a press. Knobbly russet. Cat's head. Merlin's mist. Bitter green spark. I want to try like different types of apples than the ones that they have at the store. They seem pretty cool. Alright. Cider making and apple blending. Tannins and acids. For a single apple. I don't know what uses tannins and acids. It's probably the orchard one. It is the orchard one. Okay. Where is this one? This one's in the orchard and this one is on the organery. Can I play the organ? Yo. The cider press. What is this? The Heritage Orchard, preservation of endangered apple varieties. Yeah, I want to try like these different apple varieties that exist. And I saw there's a dude in like North Carolina who sells them apparently. Yeah, there's a lot on this desk. Red Campion. Foxglove. Oh, and there's more. Bluebell. Pixie tears. I don't get it. Tincture of iodine. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Okay. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is... So, our plant doesn't have chloroplasts. Pixie tears doesn't have chloroplasts. Chlorophyll, rather. Chloroplasts, small organelle inside of the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing light from the sun and converting it to sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars to their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Interesting. Mosaic, okay. There's no way that's a clue. No, okay. What is this? Thank you for inviting me to the Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we'll find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Where's a priest hole? So I wonder if these like sugar root plants or whatever we just read about exist in real life. That'd be cool. That'd be interesting actually to see where they grow, because orchards, right? This one grows in an orchard, so I wonder if there are like flowers that grow specifically under trees that drop fruit, so that where the ground is sweet. So then they're just like they get their energy through sugars that they absorb through the sweet ground, which I guess is what exactly. I'm just re-saying what they said in the book. Let's see, priest holes. Oh, well, this explains what priest holes are. Okay, back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen, the only owner of the house, and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Yeah, that is very interesting. So there's definitely got to be a priest hole in my house, probably. Lady Earl, I received a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower of your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Maybe that's the priest hole. Legend says that the spirit is evil and breathes ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I do not want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. So I guess I want to be in the tower then. More stuff. Wind speed of 35, 40. Hope somehow my anemometer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. Okay, so I need wind research. More chairs to sit down in. Okay. Okay. So I'll have to do that when I get the plant. So the seed, this first seed is supposed to be in the orchard. So I'm missing, like, I guess I'm missing what sweetness I need. Oh, there's the seed. How are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you've been struggling to germinate ash bloom. I did it right away. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Oh, this is Pixie Tears. Oh, wait, no, that's the one I wanted. Okay. Sometimes you need an extra. I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I have found 54. The following. Okay, it doesn't show the 54 when I open the thing. The following amounts to work with best with my different pots. 97 grams of apple cider then. $97 grams. Soil, Pixie Tears, and that. So where do I place you? Down there. So 97 grams. Let's see. So I could get knobbly russet. 40. Knobbly russet. Do I have a second knobbly russet? I do not. Brown snout. So 71. And what's a brown snout? Brown snout is like. Do I have a brown snout? I do not. 25 maybe? Pitmaston Pine. Pitmaston Pine. Looks like a Pitmaston Pine, yep. Oh, there's this one. Okay. So I'm at 65, and then if I get it'll be 90, 96. Is there one that's like 24 grams? 26. How about I do Lord Peckover and Seymour's Delight? Lord Peckover, okay. Seymour's Delight. They're like inverted apples, so let's get you out of here. That's Seymour's Delight, and then I need Lord Peckover. Yeah. Was that not 97 grams? Wait. 40. Plus 22. Plus 25. Plus 34. That was short by one. I should have gotten Bitter Green Streak. Okay. Which one was 20? Bitter Green Streak. And then 23, so then I need 24. Well, 34, Seymour's Delight, which is the one with the yellow band in the middle. There we go. Ooh, very nice. Butterflies. Whoa. Can I not pick you up? Oh, because it's in the cutscene. The pixie tears no longer contains chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtains sugar through their roots, which commonly finds in apples from orchards. Are you gonna follow me, guys? Nope. This plant feels like it could very much be a real plant. There are like I've seen plants like in the forests that have like that are just white. So this is the organry, I guess. Yeah, there's the seed. And then I'm back in the main house. It all connects. Manor from Natty Golding. Is it embossed? It looks embossed. I think that's weird texturing. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time. We understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike, until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it was coming from the flower. If you've ever been there, if only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Yeah, it's the wolf glove. Alright, where were they? Okay, so I need to figure out stamps map, I guess. Painting room. As you can see, the staircase of the organry collapsed in your absence. I have already written to the builder if he wants to sort, in the hopes that he wants to sort it out. Though, as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. To apologize, I do apologize if it's getting in the way of research. I don't suppose we could find another way to the bottom level. Well, this is your friggin' house. Oh, there's like, okay, there's that secret passageway from that goat there in the kitchen. It's a map of the house. It's on the 3rd floor. So there's the 1st floor, the 2nd floor. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair you grace the scene. A flower rare, your presence beams with radiant light. A lily's charm, so pure and white. Your hands like petals soft and fine. In their touch, a love divine. And in your eyes a brilliance glows as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how long to have you near to cherish you, my heart sincere, like roses freshly cut. You'd be the trophy of my home with glee. We got a love poem, or she got a love poem and throw it away. Of what flower is that, though? I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennet into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make delicious scones. If you could let me know our decision before the afternoon, it'd be lovely. Symbology. A study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world, published by. Okay, so the goats. We have the stamp, and then we have the seal on the in the kitchen. So Catholicism is the goat with the flag. Painting flower in watercolor. Okay. Meta Orchards Research Team 1862. Professor John Montague and Montague, Robert Brown, and Arabella Green. Oh, that's me! Dear Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical fieldwork, you may assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I am sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Wait, what is it? Your natural domestic duties, miss. I might also recommend John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or a familiar introduction to the study of Ladies' Botany, or a familiar introduction to the study of this natural system of botany. This is an elementary book for unscientific researchers, and one I have heard is a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. I don't understand. Being about a mother. Plants. So let's see, where was the thing? So this is here. So this is the Catholicism symbol. So it's the kitchen scale that was out of whack. So do I need to like figure out the weight that I need to put on this thing to get the religious symbols, I guess day, Catholicism, Dharma, star and crescent, Catholicism. This is the first time I'm stuck here. Well, this is the most stuck I've been in this game. So I have weights, but I don't know what weights I need to open the friggin' door. Maybe it's the priest room that I'm getting into. So how do I figure out the priest room? Where's this letter? Oh, Alpine exploration. Be sure to wear the correct gear. It is advised to use thick clothing. Blanc. Okay, and then here's the letter. I can't get it from this side. Okay, so where is this priest hole? Or how do I open the friggin' priest hole? I'm guessing it has to do with the weights. Maybe if I play around with the weights, I will figure something out. My nearest guess is 1593, but I don't think I can get 93 pounds or kilograms on the thing. Unless I do 1593. Or ounces. 1, 3, 5. Wait, no, wrong one. No. It is 1853 and 1953. No, it's 1593. I was right the first time. There we go. Jeez. I'm kind of bad with numbers sometimes. And that's the way out there. I wonder if any priests actually stayed in here. These ducks are very nice. I would like to have like ducks like this. I can only close it when I'm outside. My lord Green. Green. Thou hast ventured mightily into granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of the Little John and his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Reverend Blount. Okay. So here's the seed, and then I need one more clue, which is probably going to be the stamp. Tell me what stamp is from where, is my guess. Yes. So the goat is Mount Ventoux. Just plowing through this game, guys. Look at me. Okay, today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague and his wife Anne Montague and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Testing you with what? Was it like a fake orchid or something? Or correspondence to the above address. The Society for Botanical... Was there more pages? I wanted to know more about this. No, that's the only one. Okay. Lady Mountaineers Club. Oh, nice. Oh. It's this one. Weisshorn. Okay. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Strode. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the Society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of science of botany. Windows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Okay, so this one is called Weisshorn. Horn because it's a goat. All right. So quite a ways back to get here. So Weisshorn is 40 feet per second. So I need half closed, open, open, closed. There it is. Oh, wrong way. Dang it. This tower is kind of like a flute. So half open, closed, and then fully open, fully open. Oh, looks like a Pokemon. Nice. We did it. I guess I did it. A wolf glove grows in Mount Westhorn, or Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Move me all the way down, please. No. Alright. So go grab the key, and then I will end the stream, and maybe next week I will come back and play this game, because I really like this game, and I really want to see the rest of the puzzles. And I hope I could make this interesting, because I usually don't play puzzle games, because it's usually just me trying to figure things out. But this one just seems very straightforward. It's a lot of, the game loop seems just to be walk around, and you'll figure it out. Because it's all very explicit, and kind of right there in your face. Oh, I didn't realize there was a thing here. Botany Manor, home of the Green family. Alright, and what key did I get? Oh, a letter. Dear sister, I am so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited it, as I know some of our grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name, to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth Green. E something G. But she says she changes it every time she visits. So why is it this time that she makes it her initials? Eag. Eag. Eeg. What? It's not. Oh wait, it's her. It's gonna be her husband's last name. That's right. H. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That was bad on me for not realizing that. Study. And that. So the study seems locked. Yeah. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Next time we will continue the last 2 chapters of this game. And I am very curious to see what happens at the end of this game. But yeah, until then, I'll see you. Bye.